Slot Car News, sponsored by LEB Hobbies, your specialist in home and hobby slot car racing. Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Slot Car News. Sorry I was busy last week. As you probably know, I was down in North Carolina doing coverage of some local folks that had donated 3 tractor trailer loads of food, and yeah, it was a great assignment to get to go to cover, and glad to be back. Glad to be doing news. So we're just going to jump right into it. We got a bunch this week. 3 new RevoSlot GT2 Porsches that will be coming probably fairly soon. I would assume probably about the first of the year or so, January. I don't think you'll see them in the next couple weeks. They're just the decoration drawings that you see here. Great stuff though. RevoSlot, I mean, they've been just killing it for a long time now, and been doing some really awesome stuff. These are no exception. We have slotted with some very interesting news. I mean, they have a new DTM that you see here, 1995, very beautiful blue DTM Mercedes that they're going to be coming out with soon. In addition, some new tires, really happy about that, and a racing polycarbonate rear wing or rear fin. Also looks like it's the tail section for the Acura. Racing parts go fast. How fast do you want to go? Got to pay a little bit extra for that. That's okay though, we don't mind. Now we get to the heart of the matter, folks. We get to a whole bunch of Scaleauto news. Marlboro car, beautiful looking little car. I'm sure this car hauls the mail. It looks fantastic, and that's going to be coming very, very soon. We also have 6 new, 3 and 3 decorations of the Mitsu, the Evo cars. You see they're the rally art cars, a whole range of colors here. These would be really great for club racing, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty of folks that are going to be checking out these cars. You should. I have the white version of this. It was one of the initial release cars, and it's just such a sweet little car. Really, really enjoy it. There you go. So a whole bunch, and these are different bodies, the different evolutions of the Evo that are coming, but regardless, great news for Mitsu fans. Okay, now we have a lot of, wait for it, scenery news from Scaleauto. Yes, folks, scenery. They have new variations of grandstands with, I guess you'd say, a garage under it that I believe is part of it or meant to be used together. In any case, definitely some beautiful stuff here. They are really cranking up the releases here with all of these kind of out of nowhere. Very happy to see me some new scenery buildings. Yes, a couple different options like you see here. Also, some new sign with decorated options too. So multi-level kind of, as well as, I guess you'd call them, right next to the trackside kind of billboards. Very interesting stuff as well that you see here. Very happy to see them doing that. It's all that kind of thing. It's like you can kind of never add too much of that to a track because, at tracks, there's always tons of this stuff around, and it's just neat to, frankly, see them have this available. Also, there are a trio of, they do come with decorations, but you could make these kind of any way you wanted to if you did want to. There are 3 different concession stands that are available as well. And you see them here. It's really great to see. I mean, I've said this a million times. If you have scenery on a track, it really adds so much to people's enjoyment. And it really kind of makes you think that probably you should make a track part of your everyday life, part of your family's habits. And when you put scenery around a track, you think to yourself, yeah, I'll probably just leave this up just because I got this scenery around and I don't want to disturb it. At least that's what I think anyway. Okay, folks, come back after this and I will have something to say about something. I don't know what yet. I usually don't. Alrighty guys, just kind of going along with what I had talked about at the beginning of the video. This isn't a slot car rant, an editorial as such about slot cars, but it is. What hit home to me while I was in North Carolina was seeing all these people in the middle of tragic circumstances all kind of coming together and helping each other regardless of, kind of who they were, kind of what religion they were. A lot of the relief efforts were happening in churches, various churches around the towns that were most affected. And, those churches obviously weren't discriminating, small d, discriminating who they were giving food to. And it was just such a nice kind of heartening thing to see folks pull together. And it just made me realize, that kind of community, or that community was all getting together to kind of help each other. And it was just really, really nice. And, there's so much kind of nastiness and so many things out there that we're kind of told we shouldn't maybe help each other, or that we're told by people that there are more things that divide us, that people are trying to divide us in various ways. And that seeing that last weekend was to me an example of kind of how that's not really the case. And when it comes right down to it, people really do help each other. Along those lines, and I am not talking about politics, I am not inviting a discussion about politics here. I will say, because of the upcoming elections, we have a lot of division that could happen very shortly, with people kind of telling different sides of communities, in this case, Slot Brothers. We just really need to remember that, especially within the slot car community, there's a lot more that unites us than divides us. And I really want people to think, over the next few weeks, about maybe just taking a step back. And if you see some comments by somebody that's a slot friend of yours that you don't maybe agree with, just to kind of let it slide and just go out of your way to kind of wish each other the best in your interactions, and whatever happens, that there's a lot more that we have that brings us together as friends, as even just friends online, that you may not really have a personal really personal connection with, but you really like the slot cars that they make, the scenery that they make, the what they do, playing with their kids. You see the pictures of them with their family or whatever. Just to remember that, we're all just trying to enjoy slot cars, and we're brought together by that. And let's just try to remember that, we're all kind of together in that way, especially in the next couple weeks, guys. And again, I want no overt political discussion in the comments, please, because we come together with slot car stuff to get away from that kind of thing and go to a happier place in our lives that we can enjoy and forget about things that are trying to make us grumpy. So let's just keep it that way, guys. Thank you all very much. I do plan on, now that I'm home for the next couple months at least, or month and a half until I get my trip to the Far East to see my sister get married, to go to India. So I do plan on picking up the live streams a little more. There's a lot of good stuff that I have that I need to really check out a little better. And yeah, folks, see you all again soon.